6 o'clock. I'd like to call a regular village board meeting to order. If y'all please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, please call the roll.
Mayor March.
Here.
Trustee Hudson. Trustee Maravka. Trustee Richards.
Here.
Trustee Sandberg.
Here.
Trustee Sluse. Trustee Sturba.
Here. All right, with the board's permission, I'd like to move item E to the beginning of our meeting to administer oath of office to our new full-time police officer, Joseph Santa Caterina. So you want to come up here and we'll have our clerk give you the oath.
I, Joseph Santa Caterina,
Having been appointed to the position of a police officer for the village of Peatone,
having been appointed to the position of police officer for the village of Peatone,
County of Will,
County of Will,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States of America,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Constitution of the State of Illinois,
the Illinois compiled statutes,
the Illinois compiled statutes,
and the laws and ethics pertaining to municipalities.
and the laws and ethics, I'm sorry,
I know, that's a lot.
pertaining to the municipality,
And that I will faithfully discharge the duties
and that I will faithfully discharge the duties
of the office of the Village of Peatone Police Department
of the office of the village of Peatone Police Department
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did you want to have somebody pin your badge on?
Yes, I'm gonna have my wife pin my badge. First time.
All right. All right, moving on, public comment. If none, we'll move on to the consent agenda. We've got 3 items: approving the minutes of the June 10th, 2024 regular village board meeting. Also the executive session minutes from the June 10th, 2024 board meeting. And we need to approve the payroll accounts payable. Payroll for the pay period ending June 8th. Total amount of $63,511.91. The accounts payable for the period ending June 21st. Total amount of $84,008.82. General fund, $57,226.36. Capital improvement fund, $7,231.46. Business development district fund, $18,935.50, and the TIF 2 fund, $650.50. Are there any of those items that any trustee would like removed from the consent agenda? If not, I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Motion. Second.
Moved by trustee Sturba, second by trustee Richards.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Mayor March?
Yes. Moving on to staff and committee reports. We've got a lot of reports in your packet from the building department, the administration, and also treasurer's report. Bob, you got a report? Do you have anything else to add from there?
Rvbm poured today in the downtown area, so they started that. You take a ride, you see that one side of the street is done.
Cool.
All right. Thank you.
Thanks, Bob. Chief, you got anything else?
Yeah, I just want everybody to be aware that it's in your packet, but we were awarded a traffic safety grant for, this one is for speed enforcement. It's gonna start July 8th and run through the beginning of August. It's been a long time since Peatone has applied for or got a traffic safety grant. It's gonna be for about 250 hours of enforcement for about 3 to 4 weeks. So there's gonna be officers on overtime, and then the state reimburses us the overtime rate for this. So there'll be a lot more officers write tickets, so this will be a real good time not to speed.
Okay.
So everybody's warned, right? All right, Troy, you got anything?
I'll give my report. Nothing else really. They'll probably be working on the curb for a couple weeks, and then backfilling the curb, and then probably starting paving the binder course.
Perfect.
Yep.
I think that's it. Angie's not here, so. As far as my comments, I mean, the only thing that, hope everybody looked over the treasurer's report. She had a report of a summary of fiscal year '24. And the good news is that we ended up with a surplus of $260,000 in the general fund. So thanks to everyone who put together the budget and the staff, especially to keep our expenses under control. When we passed that budget, there was about a $200,000 deficit, but because the staff kept expenses under control, we actually ended up with $260,000 surplus. So, so thanks to everybody for that. We don't have any old business. The only new business is a motion to award contract to the lowest bidder, Iroquois Paving Corporation, in the amount of $85,192.05 for the 2024 MFT/RBI. And this is just for Crawford Street resurfacing. There's one block between Conrad and West Street, correct? And so that'll, over the last couple of years, we've kind of done segments of Crawford, so this is kind of the last segment. So, Troy, do you have any comments?
Yeah, this was a small job, and we got 5 bidders on it, which is pretty good. And luckily, with Iroquois being in town, they were the lowest bid out of the 5, probably because they're working close by the streetscape, so that worked out well for the village, because smaller jobs, a lot of times you get higher prices, so it was good planning.
Okay. Need a motion to award that contract?
Motion. Second.
Moved by trustee Sturba, second by trustee Sandberg.
Trustee Richards?
Yes.
Trustee Sandberg?
Yes.
Trustee Sturba?
Yes.
Mayor March?
Yes. All right, questions of the press? Any other correspondence from the board or questions?
Nick, want to do a public works meeting soon, so we
I
can
was
catch
thinking
up?
September.
Okay,
That's my plan. My plan was September because it's right before the fall. Like weed pickup will be starting in October.
okay.
And everything like that. So if we want to do one sooner, we can probably do it.
I'd like to, so we can
Okay.
just catch up on the things that we talked about in the last one, and just
Yeah,
make
that's
sure we're
fine.
ready.
Yeah, we could probably do some middle of July. I should be fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll get
Okay.
dates out
Okay.
tomorrow while I'm at
Cool.
work. So.
Yeah, that's good. You guys can, I know we didn't plant any trees this spring because of the cicadas, which never materialized, but that's okay. So we can work on
Frankfurt got
that.
'em.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
So to create,
Yeah, so, just so everybody knows, our next board meeting will be July 22nd. We're skipping the one by the 4th, which was the 8th, so, because it was it's hard for the staff. A lot of them are gonna be out that week, so, it'd be tough to get together an agenda, so. Unless we have something come up, we can always call a special meeting, but the next one will be the 22nd of July. All right, nothing else, entertain a motion to adjourn?
motion.
Second.
Moved by trustee Richards, second by trustee Sandberg. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
You guys got no cicadas here?
No,
You didn't get any cicadas?
Nothing.
I had like a.
I've seen a couple.
I had one dead
one on my
57 to 80.
We have nothing, it's weird. It's the
They
weirdest
were
thing.
all over everything
That was
in
it.
my house.
That's it.
I was
Trees,
not
yards.
bad.
You only got one puzzle left.
It's
We had
weird.
a
You couldn't,
baseball game.
Nobody ever was
Troy was saying in Frankfurt, they're like banging against the window.
yeah, it's Park Forest, I mean, they were all over there.
Keenan, there was a
Oak
bunch
Forest
there.
was bad.
Frankfurt had found somebody.
So why they
Show me a
didn't
picture.
come,
I don't know.
it's strange.
Yeah, we didn't plant any trees for them.
I don't know.
Nothing here.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah, she did. Okay, that's all I ever
Mine
heard.
was moving.
I was thinking lunch, but I like, yeah, no, me too. Okay, great, sounds good. And then I'll
I'm gonna go this
catch
way.
up like 2 weeks beforehand.
We're gonna go out this door over here.
Tell me.
See ya.
And then I'll say, here's a question, or if you don't wanna do things, you do either.
See you
It's your own
tomorrow.
next.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'll take everything. Okay,
Yeah,
that's what I like.
yeah, I'll take a second question, just to kind of.
How are you doing?
Oh, pretty good, how are you?
Good, you gotta be proud of this guy.
Oh,